Until the end of the Second World War, Allied occupation of Iran was a given. The country had been invaded because there was fear that Germans and German agents would take over and gain control of Iranian oil especially. As the war came to an end and as Nazi Germany was defeated, the time had come for the Allies to leave. And an agreement had been reached by the Iranian government and the Allies in this regard in 1942, which stipulated that about 6 to 8 months after the end of the war, the Allies had to leave Iran and reassign sovereignty to the Iranians. This occurred in the rest of Iran, but it didn't occur in the north of Iran. And between 1945 and 1946, we see the emergence of the Azerbaijan crisis. That was the first instance of the global Cold War. The Soviets refused to leave and enabled their local proxies to set up autonomous governments. The veteran statesman and key troubleshooter of the Shah went on a much celebrated trip to Moscow. He met with Stalin, and he managed to convince Stalin to withdraw his troops from northern Iran in exchange for the convening of parliamentary elections, which in turn would have deliberated granting oil concession to the Soviets in northern Iran. But he said that such an oil concession was only possible once the Soviet troops were out and the government was capable of holding the parliamentary elections, which in turn would bring about the oil concession. Now, this oil concession never happened. Gavam is thought to have outfoxed Stalin in this, but the reality is that there were backroom threats and a campaign against the Soviet presence fought by the Truman administration at the time. And of course, the UN was involved as well.